Hey everybody, I'm Julie Barrett, founder of Conservative Ladies of Washington. Happy Saturday. I wasn't expecting to be back with a bill of the day until Monday, but this dropped on my radar yesterday afternoon and I wanted to bring it to your attention right away so that you can take action. This is Senate Bill 6151 and it is relating to the provision of an ultrasound and adding a new section to Chapter 18.130 of the revised Code of Washington. This is a short and sweet bill. It's only 1 page long. And essentially what this bill does is it would severely restrict the ability of crisis pregnancy centers to do ultrasounds to expectant mothers. And basically what the Democrats want to do is put crisis pregnancy centers out of business. They don't want mothers to be able to see their babies because there's different statistics on the matter, but it's roughly 80% of expectant mothers who have an opportunity to see their unborn baby on ultrasound choose not to get an abortion. That's a huge number, and the pro-abortion Democrats don't want women choosing life. Now, this is an important topic to me. It's really near and dear to my heart because I became pregnant at 20 years old. I was a single mom. I wasn't planning to get pregnant. I wasn't ready to be a mom. And 2 hours before my scheduled abortion, I decided that I couldn't go through with it. I hadn't yet had an ultrasound, but a couple weeks later when I did have an ultrasound, it changed everything. It changed my life. I was instantly attached to that baby, and I had a different feeling about the life I was carrying inside of me. Once I could see the little arms and legs and the heartbeat, it really like ignites that maternal instinct in most women. I mean, that is how God designed us. And so this is really, really, and I know people will say that this word is overused, but I do believe that this is an evil agenda. They do not want life. They are anti-life. They are pro-abortion. And really, this is an anti-woman bill. If the side of pro-choice is really about protecting women and protecting women's rights, then they would really value a woman's right to choose. They wouldn't want to take choices off the table. So they're really not about choice. They're really about abortion and only abortion, and abortion being birth control. They don't want babies. They don't have any regard for human life. So this is a huge deal. So even if you're pro-choice, you should be against this bill because this takes a woman's choice off the table. It's going to make it really difficult for expectant moms in Washington to have the resources that they can get from these pregnancy resource centers. And isn't it interesting? These pregnancy resource centers don't require any tax dollars. The state doesn't pay for them. They're all privately funded by people that care about human life, that donate to them, many of the churches in Washington state. And it's a free service that they give to women. So why are the Democrats so against it? Why are the Democrats wanting to shut it down so badly? Well, it's because they don't want babies to be born, and they don't have any regard for women and giving women true choice. So this is a horrible bill. I have sent out some alerts on this bill already. It's going to be in committee on Friday, January 19th at 8 o'clock in the morning. And so if all you can do is the 30-second sign in, please do that. I'll have links in the description below so that you can sign in to oppose this bill. If you can testify, if you are maybe like me, you were pregnant, a single mom, maybe a young mom, and you weren't prepared to have a baby and you chose life over abortion, consider testifying, or at least submit your written testimony and tell your story. That would really be impactful in this situation. The other thing that we are putting out a call to action for is so that you can email your state senator and let them know how you feel about this bill. Because once it comes out of the Health and Long-Term Care Committee, it will go to a floor vote where all of the senators will be voting on it. And so you want to tell your state senator how you feel about this bill. So I'll have a link for you to do that. We've got a pre-filled message that you can send, or you can write your own. I always say if you have time, please write your own because that sounds better than the canned message. that we've written for you. I mean, it's not a canned message, but when they get the same message from everybody, it's less impactful than if you write something more personalized. So I'll have those links below. Again, it needs to be done by Friday, January 19th at 7 a.m., an hour before the committee hearing. And you can testify remotely via Zoom. You could go to Olympia and testify in person, or you can do it in writing. All of those ways are great things that you can do to help. Now, this entire hearing is going to be interesting. So one of the bills I talked about yesterday in my recap video is Senate Bill 6144, where they want to allow psychologists to be able to prescribe medication. So the biggest concern here for us is school psychologists being able to prescribe abortion pills, puberty blocking hormones, and cross-sex hormones. That's the big thing that's on our radar with this bill. So there's going to be a lot of things in this one committee that we will be putting out more calls to action on as we get a little bit closer. There is a good bill in this committee that we will be telling you about as well, so that you can sign in for support. So look for those. Make sure that you're subscribed to our Substack. That's the best way to get the latest information. We do get shadow banned on many of the social media platforms, but Substack will come right to your inbox, or you can download the app and you'll get it in the app if you turn on notifications, and that's the best way to get it right away. Also, I would ask if you would please consider becoming a paid subscriber. That's the same as being a member of Conservative Ladies, and that's the best way that you can support the work that we're doing, or you can chip in a few bucks and make a donation. I'll have all the links for that in the description below. So thanks a lot for watching. Go take action. Have a great weekend.